Hello everyone, I'm the Saxy Gamer. Today we're here for something that is a little bit different and a little bit new, and we're going to play Fort Triumph. So this is a recently released game. Well, not necessarily recently released, I guess you could say recently released. So it had been in beta and alpha before that on Steam for a good while, and it has hit full release. So the devs of the game asked me to take a look at it, and I said, sure, why the heck not? I mean, I'm always down for taking a look at some new games, so that's exactly what we're going to do today. So don't remember if I said this yet or not, but this game is, it's sort of like XCOM in terms of its gameplay style, and it is mixed with some, you know, fantasy, kind of medieval elements, if you will. I guess more so fantasy. So it's definitely a cool little bit of a strategy game, and we're going to take a good look at it today. I should also mention I'm not being paid to say anything about the game. All they did was give me a key for free, so my opinions are pretty much what they are. I also should mention that I am definitely not like an XCOM connoisseur or expert at strategy games in the style of XCOM. I'm more of a 4X guy, so I'm going to apologize now if I'm terrible or if I'm doing things that are just absolutely ridiculously terrible. But we're going to go ahead here and look at a little bit of the campaign and show you a few other things. And I'm sure that you've all probably, well, maybe not all of you, but I'm sure a lot of you have probably seen that Potato McWhiskey has covered this game as well, and I'm going to show off most of the things that he covered as well in this video. So if you've seen his video, probably not going to be too much more new here. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the campaign. So you can see there are a number of factions here, and so the Human Kingdom is the one that's unlocked by default, and then after you finish this one, I believe that you unlock the other ones. So since we only have them unlocked, that's what we're going to go with. And I'll play on normal because, as I mentioned, I am not exactly much of an expert. There are some other environment things that you can choose later on, but I believe that that's more so a thing for skirmish. Yep, you can see here in skirmish that you can choose these different environments, but we'll take a look at that later on. So let's go ahead and start our campaign here. So you can see here we are in the world of Fort Triumph here, and I did skip a lot of the opening cutscenes. So if that's something you're interested in, that's something, you know, obviously you have to get the game for that one. But there is a little bit of storytelling at the beginning, a bit of text dialogue, and so you can see here. I guess we have our Human Kingdom, our little citadel here. I guess it's called a fort, but you can get other various buildings and upgrades to your fort. And your guild and your heroes as well. So you can see we have 3 heroes that we start with. We can upgrade our party size, inventory slots, basic things like weapons and armor that we'll be able to get with renown. And there's also coins as well. They are called beat coins. I don't know, maybe it's because they look like beats a little bit, but yeah, there are various upgrades that you can get throughout the game as you go on here. Same thing with the fort. You can see we could upgrade our city hall, which increases our coin production. We have the citadel as well, university, stables, infirmary, like all sorts of these things. A beet distillery, of course, so that way we can produce more beet coins from our beets. So all sorts of things to kind of progress as you go through the game in here. So let's get out of here and let's go ahead and see. So you can see here there is this little thing right here, and this means that this is like the next thing in line for our story mission. So this is kind of a turn-based overworld, I guess is the best way to put it. In that you have a certain number of action points, and you can go do various things on the map here. So there are hostile enemies here. Obviously, if they're hostile, they're enemies, whatever. But you can see like there's a few goblin shamans over here. There's whatever, I don't know who's over here. Skeleton militias. There's some random goblin raiders over there, and it's like small little armies that you can go and fight. Or there's the story mission over here, which we can go ahead and take a look at. But maybe before we take a look at the story mission, let's see what the deal is with these skeleton guys over here that are in front of this chest. So we are indeed ready for battle, and let's battle them and see what they have for us to steal. So you can see here, this is what the general idea of a battle in Fort Triumph looks like. It definitely does bring up some XCOM vibes. So one of the coolest things about this game, I think, is how you can interact with the environment and other enemies and things like that. So we have our mage here, and we have a number of spells. So we have Magic Arrow, which is like your basic ranged attack. Overwatch, which functions pretty much like any other Overwatch in a game like XCOM, where you can do this with range units, and any time that somebody moves into their line of sight, they'll automatically fire. We also have Faraway Lift, which allows us to move small terrain things. And we also have this Whirlwind ability, which allows us to kind of shoot out a tornado. And let's take a look at that. So let's move over to this rock right here. And let's say Whirlwind this big stick thing here. And you can see that we like knocked that down, stunned this guy, and did some damage to him. So it's really cool the number of interactions you can have with things like that. Also, let me turn down the sound effects a good bit. That way you guys hopefully aren't going to lose your hearing from this, because I know that was incredibly loud. But so I apologize for that one. So we have these 3 skeletons here. How do we want to approach this? I guess maybe let's send our archer over here. We can probably kill this guy. 77% chance. So yeah, just like a game like XCOM, there's, you know, percentage chances to hit people. And on a 77% chance, oh wow, we actually hit him. I'm amazed. Just like that, he's dead. So we got our melee guy. We'll move him up and just have him cover behind this this tree here. And we'll have him brace. So brace just makes him take less damage in between turns. So see, he lost. He would have taken 2 damage, but he blocked 1. And this guy's gonna take a bit of damage. So this is kind of bad because my archer over here is in a little bit of a predicament. How much? This guy has 10 HP. How much damage does this do? 4 to 5. It's probably a little bit risky, but we're just gonna do this. We're gonna walk right up with. Oh shoot! I shouldn't do that. Oh, now I've ruined it. All right. Well, I guess let's back this guy off then. I shouldn't have moved inside that guy's control zone. That was obviously a terrible idea. We can pop a shot at this guy, I guess. We'll hit this guy once, I guess. We have 70% chance. Yeah, we hit him. Let's just back this guy off again, since as I mentioned, I'm not exactly the best player of games like this. And this guy we should be able to one-shot, because we're going to do 6 to 7 damage, and he only has 4 HP, so he's just out of here. Alright, I want to kick something, but I need to find something to kick, and somebody to kick it into. Where's this guy going? Oh, he's going to hit my mage. Alright, so maybe I'll do it with this guy. So we'll bring our little warrior guy over here, and one thing that you can do is you can kick enemies, and so like I can kick this guy into the rock, and I believe that will stun him, so that means he won't be able to attack this turn as well. And now say we can shoot him with our archer, so we have a 100% chance to hit. Nice and easy, win the battle. So you can see we got we got a C as our grade, because we received quite a bit of damage there, but we got some renown as a result of winning that, which means we can use that for upgrades and things like that later on. And now I believe we should be able to pick up that chest that was there. Yep, so those guys are gone, and we can steal their coins. So we find a chest filled with beets. We can either let the heroes in our party eat the beets and grow stronger, or use it for beet coins. So I'm going to take the XP, just so that way I can show you what XP does. So if we pull up our heroes here, you can see that each of these guys has a skill tree of things that we can do. So we can either upgrade some things, or we can learn new abilities. So like with our mage here, we have magic arrow, which was our little ranged attack. You can see later on we can get it so that way it kind of does like a little bit of a lifesteal thing. And then later on we can make it so that way it cripples targets when it hits. And same thing with the whirlwind, we can eventually get other things like that. So I guess on our mage we'll learn a new thing. So what are our options here? Empowerment. We can either empower an ally for 2 turns, greatly increasing its physics capabilities, allowing it to push and pull targets much further. I guess that sounds cool. Fire blast. Blast of fire, spreading everything for the mage and burning everything in its AoE. That also sounds kind of cool. Curses a single target for 2 turns, having its offensive stats. Ooh, that might actually be a good one. I feel like Fire Blast is also kind of good, though, just because if I could speak English, and it only takes 1 action point. It does have a very low range, though. Which do we take? Let's take Fire Blast, I guess. And now you can see for these guys, we have some skill points as well. So as I mentioned, although we can get upgrades here, they do require level 3. We're only level 2 right now, so we'll just have to take a new ability. So what are our options here? We can add an action point to another allied or neutral unit. That actually sounds okay. Paladin heals himself when he kills an enemy. That does sound pretty good as well. Increases armor by 3 for 1 turn. Does not cost any action points. That also might be good. So that would make him kind of tanky. Do we want the healing aura and surrounding allies? Let's maybe take the healing aura, just because it sounds like that's going to help out all of our guys here. And then once again, our ranger here. Evasive instincts, a passive, so yeah, there are passives as well. Cause the first reaction attack in a turn against the ranger to miss. So that's maybe not bad. Bow attack slams the ranger's bow against a single close melee unit. So that would give us a melee thing. So As you saw in that last fight, abilities like this, you can't use them when you're right next to a melee unit. So that would give us a melee ability that we can use. Or Ice Arrow. Fires an arrow that slows down a single target for 2 turns. Let's probably get... Oh, I don't know. Do we want Evasive Instincts? Or do we want the Ice Arrow? Let's maybe get the Ice Arrow. It sounds cooler. And yeah. So now, we could go over here and fight this Skull Key as well, or fight this story mission, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. The meeting place with the hero from the poster lays deserted, but as you move closer, you spot a group of goblins in the distance. Shall we approach them? I think we shall. So you can see right here we have a little bit of dialogue here. So this is just if you want to get an idea of what the dialogue is like in the game. It's, you know, it's not really dialogue so much as text. But I'm not really gonna go through much of it. I'm just gonna kind of skip through it, and we're gonna get on to the battling part. So we got these 2 guys over here. Where's our mage? So what we can do is we can... Oh, here, wait, actually, I have a better idea here. Let's take our warrior guy. So what we can do is we can kick this guy into this guy and then knock the thing on both of them, hopefully. If I'm doing any good. So let's kick this guy. Get him out of here. I guess we can't really kick it on both of them, can we? Or knock it on both of them. We could still do this, though, where we can knock down the big pillar. And we just crush that guy pretty hard. And then we can move up with our archer and probably just finish this guy off. It's not going to be enough damage to finish him. But he's taken quite a bit of damage at this point. Unless we can... yeah, we can't quite get all the way up here. And this guy's stunned, so he can't attack us this turn anyways. So he's just going to run and hide. And we'll just come over here with our mage and take him out of the game. Alright, so our goal here in this story mission is to kind of get over here and rescue this person over here, who will act as like another party member for us. So you can expand your party. And one thing I didn't mention, but it is a thing, as you probably saw at the very starting menu, there is the option to enable permadeath like XCOM, but you don't have to do it if you don't want to. And as you can see, we've awoken some more goblins over here, so where do I want to go? I'll move this guy up even a little bit more. It's going to take us a little bit to get all these guys. So that guy really doesn't have much by the way of action points, so we'll move our archer up, and both these guys will just chill. So they have an archer now, which they're going to... Oh, they missed. Lol. Alright, what can we do? Can we do anything clever to these guys? So we could technically... So what we can do here, actually, is we can grapple this and pull it onto this guy right now. So let's go ahead and do that, because we have a 100% chance. Boom. We stunned that guy, so now maybe we'll walk up and we can just kill him with this guy. Boom. Oh, he actually blocked a little bit of the damage, so he lived. We're not going to be able to do too much with our mage here, just because we don't have enough action points, which is a little bit unfortunate, but oh well. So we'll just end our turn here. This guy's definitely going to take a little bit of damage. Hopefully he doesn't get shot as well. He's definitely going to get shot as well. Alright. So he's taken quite a bit of damage. Luckily we do have that little lifesteal aura on him now, though. So there is still one guy back there. We can actually tornado down that, which should kill him. Yep, he's out of there. Cooldown for 3 turns on this. Let's try this. We have 71% chance. And luckily we didn't miss. So this should kill that guy, which gives us a little bit of lifesteal as well. So we'll heal up a little bit there. And let's maybe back off now as well. With our remaining action points. And I think that's all we need for that turn. Oh, okay. 99% chance. Cancel reaction, though. So we can kill him with the melee guy, because then that'll give us more of that life. Oh, he lived with 1 HP. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. So, oh, this is only a 19% chance. I'm surprised by that one. Alright, we can flank this guy, though, and this should be insta-kill. Yep, executed him. And now we should be able to move up even a little bit further. So although there is this guy in the chest here, we do need to make sure that we get the key for it. So I'm sure there's probably somebody down here that has a key. Where is this guy? So we'll have our tank guy come over here and say hello. So I'll just skip through the dialogue right now. And we're gonna go fight some more people. So you can see we have a boss guy here, so there are bosses in some of the fights, as you can obviously see. These guys have now been awoken, and we need to just slowly get all of our guys all the way up there. Do we have any more? We have one more move point on this guy, right? Yeah, we do. So that's about as far as up as we can make it this turn. Okay, that guy's on Overwatch, so we have to be careful. We don't want to get accidentally killed. And that guy's braced, so. We have a 1% chance to hit. Okay, that's not exactly ideal. We can maybe stun this guy, though, so that way he can't Overwatch us. Yeah, we missed the tree. So, you know, I said this game's like XCOM. Of course, much like XCOM as well, has those times where you get 81% chance and you still miss. Or I had one earlier today where I was at 95% chance and I still missed, so not exactly the best. But I'm just going to play very defensively right now. Okay, they missed me. This guy's going to get shot at, though. And 60% chance he misses. Oh, don't kill me, don't kill me. Okay, he can't kill me. At least not this turn. How much health does this guy have? Only 9. So we should be able to, like, kill this guy, I think. As long as we don't miss. Alright. Let's also maybe knock... Oh, wait, we don't have enough movement or whatever. Action points, sorry. We're gonna have to, like, flank over here if we want to hit this guy. So let's do it. And then we should be able to hopefully kill him with this guy. 3 to 4 damage. It's like a maybe. Do we do it? I don't think we do. I think let's keep this guy safe. I don't want to risk him dying. Oh, they're gonna come up. He's definitely gonna shoot me. Okay. Just don't do... Okay, this guy, he's crazy. He definitely could have killed my paladin guy right there, but that's okay. I will definitely take the fact that he hasn't. Alright, our paladin can kill this guy. So we all heal up a little bit there. And then let's come over here and maybe use our fire ability, just to be cool, right? So, boom. That guy is now on fire. And this guy, oh, he actually still has another ability. I didn't realize he could still, he had enough movement to do this. Alright, I think the only one left on their team is the boss guy. Oh, we actually leveled up. What can we get? Oh, we can actually upgrade one of these. So what can we upgrade? So, marks the target, increasing accuracy against it. Okay. Ice Arrow now does the same damage as Ranger's standard attack. That's like alright, I guess. It's probably not a bad idea. Grapple Hook's chance to hit is not affected by cover. I think let's go with the Guiding Arrow. That sounds pretty good to me. Alright, and we're out of movement on pretty much anybody. A lot of things are burning right now. So where's the boss guy? He's gotta still be up a good ways. Hopefully, does he have more people with him? It looks to be just him. Alright, skip the dialogue. You know the drill at this point. Alright, let's put this guy in. Make sure he's braced. Let's put both of our ranged guys in Overwatch over here. That way, whenever this guy moves up, we can hopefully just stop him. Okay, he can apparently just do that. That's probably gonna miss. Oh my god, it didn't miss, actually. I'm amazed. This guy is really low. I think he just has to sit back and wait for right now. Oh, how far? I think the tree only falls back 2 tiles. So I'm just going to put you in Overwatch again. I'll move up the Ranger as well and put him in Overwatch too. Oh, he actually might... Is he able to grapple? Oh, he is. Can I hit him into the tree? Oh, yeah, we did. Okay, he did. He wasn't able to get stunned, though. Alright, that's really all we can do this turn, though. Oh, he's gonna... Luckily, it didn't stun us, but... So we could knock the mushroom on him. Let's do that. And that should get rid of his cover, so hopefully we can hit him with the Ranger as well. 92%? I'd say those are pretty good odds. And that they were. And there's the key. So we just need to get someone over there to pick up the key. So our Paladin still has a lot of moves, so we can go pick that up. We got the key, and now we can come back here. And free this person from the cage, and now we have a 4th party member. So you can see, once again, we've gotten a C as our grade here. Not too much of a surprise. But yeah, so that's a little bit of a taste of the combat here. I'll give you a quick look at some of the skirmish options and things of that sort. But as you can imagine, there's obviously a lot more dialogue here that I'm just very blatantly skipping through right now, just because I don't want this to take forever. But now we have another story quest, so we can slowly make our way over and interact with, any of these things that are along the way, if you had wanted. So there definitely is a good bit of replayability here, because there's, all sorts of different things you can go through, different campaigns for you to do, and all sorts of fun stuff like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the skirmish stuff right now. So there also is local co-op. I forgot to mention that. I believe that there even is the thing where you can, where someone like on your Steam friends list, like you can invite them to play with you and they can control it with you. I don't even know if they have to have the game. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I see that it comes up whenever I launch the game. So that's why I was saying that. So yeah, you can see here we have some skirmish options here, and you can choose factions. You can put, multiple people on the same team. Obviously, we can just go with AI, and we'll just pick like some random people here. There's different environments that you can go with, so maybe we'll change it up. You can change the number of towns and things of that sort, and then also, obviously difficulty. So let's just say 6. And then, as I had mentioned before, there is the option for permadeath or not. I'm going to leave it off just because, I really don't want it. So you can see here that skirmish is, for the most part, pretty similar to what things were like in campaign, except there's just, going to be no story quest or things like that. So pretty sure most people start on like edges of the maps. You start with your little base here, and then you can go and take out the other players. So, just pretty typical things in terms of skirmish. So once again, just another thing to add a little bit more of replayability and things of that sort. You can also see that the different, oops, I didn't mean to move there. But you can also see that the different factions do have different people that do things a little bit differently. So these are not exactly the same abilities. Claw attack is not the same as, I forget what it was called on the mage on the human faction. But there are some a few different abilities that you can take a look at for the different factions as well. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, this has been a general look at Fort Triumph. I mean, so far, it looks like a pretty cool game, and one that I would recommend if you're into games of the XCOM style, or you want something new to try out during quarantine. I think this is a pretty cool game. I will link Fort Triumph's website in the description below, but you can find it on Steam as well. So thank everyone for watching. I have been the Saxy Gamer. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like. If not, feel free to dislike. I was about to say if you're looking for more Civ 6 content, but this isn't quite Civ 6. But if you're looking for some more good old content, you can feel free to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.